Online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
BLDradio.com.
Yeah. We back in the building, baby.
Lakewood means rewind, the gunshot means forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
Yeah. Wrong. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or maybe this a new dimension. Maybe them they too religious. Maybe they judge my intentions. But either way, I'm on my mission. In the sky, for our love, I'm a tired ribbon. Life's a bitch, lady, love my women. Forever you my lady, I'm your fucking nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Overtime. I was in that Chevy playing Savage Life. Niggas looking like I had it wrong. Now them niggas know I had it right. They don't know about them sleepless nights. Them looking for a reason nice. They said 6 degrees of life. Opportunity, preparation, they meet us nice.
Yo, we back, boy.
What's going on, family?
Now we chilling, man. It's your boy Karim, Jamal,
and Judah the Jew.
Yeah, man. And tonight's topic is how to keep on through adversity. You know, when the odds are against you, how do you keep going? That's the topic for tonight. You know, my man Judah, he usually chooses the topic, so that's what it is. I know me. I'm built. I'm Ruby Simmons' son. I don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of adversity on me right now. You know what I'm saying? I got the world on my shoulders, but I think I do the best when I'm in the crunch. You feel me? I had an OG like OGP. You know, he might not even know it, but I got to look at a male figure. You know, a lot of us don't have that, so having an older homie that's a lot of years older, I got to see what he was doing, and so his good times and bad times, and applied it to myself. He always tell me, oh, word. Well, in 7 years, you're going to be right here. And it's true. Every 7 years past, things I complain to him about, I go through. Because he's 7 years older, you feel me? But how about you, Judah? How do you keep moving through adversity, my brother?
Well, first and foremost, I want to shout out to the Universal Israelite family. Shalom Alachem.
That's right.
Peace.
Shalom. Peace to all my Israelites, all the gods in the earth, all my Muslim brothers. You know, this one's for y'all.
That's right. All praises to the Most High. Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be where we are.
Yeah. For real, man. So, I mean, things is rough all over for everybody, man.
Facts.
People are starving. People can't pay their rent. You know, for small-ass apartments now, it's sky high. Car payments is outrageous. Car insurance is outrageous. You know, food, yeah.
Off the chain.
Just to eat is outrageous. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep your head up and keep it moving, especially have a faith. I think the stronger your faith is, the more things that happen. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I try to keep it positive no matter what's going on, no matter what adversity I'm dealing with. I try to keep it positive because once you lose your head, you know, if you kill the head, the body
drops.
Yeah.
Body falls.
Yeah. So I try to keep it, you know. I try to apply the science every day. You know, no matter what's going on with me, I try to make sure I apply it. You know, because I realize that it's not just words. You know what I mean? It's not just words. I see the effects of the math. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
By applying the math to my life, I see the cause and effects of it. So I try to keep that in full effect, man.
It starts as a thought, and then it becomes words, and after words manifest, then it becomes action. So we have to put all of that into play. It's not one piece, one particular piece. It's a combination of all the necessary pieces. And like my man said, it's faith. You know what I'm saying? Even when you can't see it, you know, and that's what faith is about, not seeing it and still believing it, still knowing that your highest power, the Most High, is going to do what he says he would do.
Shalom. Shalom. Man, so being as young as you are, how do you get so much wisdom, my brother?
Young. Haven't been called that in a long time.
Well, being as old as you are, where do you get
I
your
like the
wisdom?
young part. Say it again. It made me feel good. But I had a rough life, mentally, more mentally than any other way. But you know, my father was absent, and not by choice. There was age difference between he and my mother, and my grandmother was not having it at all. So she thought she was protecting me, and that was her intention. But see, she didn't understand that she created a void within me. And since he's passed on to the next realm, that void really can't be filled until, you know, unless I was to marry a woman that had a really good and positive family. I would absolutely take to her father if her father was the type to reach out and teach and embrace me.
But being in the Israelite circle, I know you see a lot of different members that's father figures, right?
You know, we're just like any other community. We have some that are up, some that are down. We have some good guys, we have some bad guys. You know what I'm saying? We have some very good examples, and we have some BS cats in the community. And I hate to expose us like that, but it is what it is.
That's in any faith. That's in any faith. If you deal with Islam, if you're a God, if you deal with the gods and earths, and listen, in life, in order to experience extreme happiness, you have to know what extreme sadness is. In order for me to say, yo, Judah, go down the block and make a left, you got to know where the right is. In order to go up, you got to know what down is. So that Bible that we read is duality. You know, they talk about the three kings and the rebirth of Christ. But then also the three kings is the stars of Sirius. And the Christ's birthday is the solstice. So it has a dual meaning. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So that's in life. Everything is duality, my brother. Right. I see Fuquan Simmons in the building.
What's up, fam?
Let's see what the people say. We got them signing in, man. Let's see. Yo, we got Players for Life CEO Fuquan in the building. What's going on, Fu? Can you hear us? Fu, can you hear us, Fu?
No response yet.
Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Bluetooth mode. Paired successfully.
Fuquan, can you hear us?
Is that him top right?
Yeah, Fuquan, can you hear us?
Maybe went to the bathroom or something.
Got Boom in the building. Yo, cut your cameras on. Can y'all hear us? What's going on, people?
Yeah.
What's popping, man? Tonight's topic is how do you keep going when you dealing with adversity? When the chips is down, man, what make you keep going? How do you keep going? Can you enlighten our listeners on what you do when you got the world on your shoulders and it seems like you want to give up? What do you do to keep going, my brother?
Man, that family really was keeping you going most of the time for people.
That's deep. That's deep. Most people say religion, but family can do it. You know, for those of us that got them. So, you know, a lot of people don't have family. But you know what? You might have family and don't even know it, because a lot of people that's not your blood be the closest thing to you also.
Nah,
But you got to
facts.
cut your camera on, man. Cut your camera on. Let the people see you out here, man. We normally don't let people stay online unless they cut their cameras on. Fool, you there? Fuqua? Yeah, see me, I think when the odds is against me, I think I move a little. It makes me a little hungrier. It makes me a little more focused.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's kind of like you want to push the pie in people's face. I know that's how I think sometimes.
Yeah. You don't want
Because
people to
count you out.
Yeah, you don't want them to count you out, so you're gonna go even harder
Right.
just to show. But my biggest person that I do that to is myself.
Yeah.
I know my worth. Right. So when people count me out, I still understand. Ain't nobody coming to save you, my brother.
And that's
you
a
gotta
fact.
lock in and get it yourself.
That's a fact.
You know, you can want the world to save you, but ain't nobody coming to save you. We got DJ Boom in the building. What's going on, my brother?
Hey man, just chilling, bro. You know, working, staying out the way.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You still at the our favorite delivery place?
Nah, man, you know I left, bro. I do HVAC now.
Oh, you do HVAC. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
That's what's up. Money there.
Yeah, that's what's up. You
Yeah,
might be able to start your own HVAC business.
nah, for sure.
You know, have a bunch of your trucks running around.
Yes, sir.
Feel me?
That's
We got
motivation
Queen
right
in the building. So Queen, what do you do when your chips is down and the world is against you? What do you do? How do you maintain through adversity?
I basically use it as motivation to go in a little harder. Cause I mean,
Or you don't get
success.
frustrated and start flipping on people?
No, there's no need to, because at the end of the day, success is success is always come with a struggle.
That's right. My pops used to always tell me that success is the best revenge.
That's a fact.
Success is the best revenge. When people count you out and doubt you, you smile, you style on them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You style on them. For real.
I mean, we're
I
gonna
need some of them
communicate.
beats
We're
too,
gonna talk
Boom.
about it. You know, we'll
there. You already
communicate. We'll
know.
talk about it or whatever. But yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, Judah, man, I always wonder, like, where do you get these topics from, man? What made you choose this one tonight?
You know, I always pick topics that are near and dear to me, or something in my spirit is overwhelmingly heavy. And, you know, I do have relatives. Once upon a time ago, I had a family. But when my grandmother passed away, the family disappeared. Now I have relatives. The family that I feel is my uncle, you know, and my uncle is golden. He's good with everyone within all of the relatives in every state. And he's a role model to me and has been. And I've never seen him upset. And I try to take on as many of his qualities as possible, because he's a good person and he's free. He's free in his mind. He's free in his heart. And most of us aren't free. You know what I mean? We're in captivity in some way, shape, or form, whether financially, physically, economically. You know what I'm saying? Something is binding us. And my uncle has been one of the few people in life that I've seen and has always been free. Never saw him upset, not one time in my life. And I want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? When I was a Christian and used to go to church, I was told to look around the church and look for someone that impresses you and walks upright and righteous, and emulate them, simulate them, pull up on them, talk to them, ask them how they do it and how they did it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always a story behind the glory. You know what I'm saying? When you see a superstar, most weren't born superstars. They became superstars.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I could deal with that. they were born superstars, but they had to be coming to themselves,
Right.
to bring that light out.
Right.
That's right. I was born a superstar. I'm a prince, literally. I came out of Ruby Simmons. She's a queen. So she always embedded in me that I was a king. But in order to be a king, you got to be a prince first. You know what I mean? So, but she always told me who I was and what I was. I didn't have a father. And then when he wasn't around, he wasn't as active as he should have been. So he taught me some things, though. He taught me some things, but it wasn't always good things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even with the bad things, I learned good things. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's duality. I learned what not to do.
Exactly.
And then what my mother implanted in me, I always heard from him, oh, you act like your mother. I'm glad I do. Because if I was easy influenced by him, I probably would have been worse. Or I wouldn't have been this Kareem.
Right.
I probably would have been incarcerated Kareem or murderer Kareem or kingpin Kareem. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm a good man, so I can't complain, man. Would you choose wealth over being good? Which one would you choose if you had a choice of being extremely wealthy or a good man? Which one would you choose?
Well, that's a kind of tough question, but money doesn't mean a whole lot to me. You know what I'm saying? It's necessary, but other than it being necessary,
Monetary.
it really doesn't move me. You know what I'm saying?
Money doesn't make you a good man.
It definitely, it makes you who you really are.
Yes.
If you are the scum of the earth, when you get money, you're gonna be the scum of the earth. If you're a great guy, greatest guy on the planet, and you get money, you're gonna be even greater. So it just amplifies who you really are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know. A lot of people out there today, man, can't see where their next meal coming from. They don't know how to pay their rent. Their job ain't paying them enough. It seems like inflation is going up and your pay is going down. Only thing I can encourage y'all to do is stay focused, stay down, and stay committed to the Most High.
Yes.
And you will make it through. The other day, I was tripping. I just recently lost my gig, and I was tripping like, yo, man, we can't call ourselves an internet radio station if the internet ain't on. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't off, but I knew the bill was coming the next day, and I'm stressing, and I get a call out of the blue, I swear, man, from my mother. And I'm telling her, like, yo, yeah, everything good. I try to always seem like no matter what's going on, everything's good.
Right.
But I told her, I got to pay my internet, man. I don't know what's going to happen, but everything else, I got everything in control. She said, nigga, you going to pay your internet. You my son. What you need to do is go somewhere and sit down and breathe for a minute. Just chill and breathe, meditate. And I'm telling you, God gonna pay your bill. How you think I raised you and your sister? And when I hung up the phone, I sat in the studio in my room by myself, and 10 minutes later, a job called.
That's what's up.
And the job was exactly the internet bill. Swear to God. I'm telling you, I am not making this up. And they was like, yo, I need you to do this job, whoop-de-whoop. I'm gonna send the money right now and come do the job Saturday. They paid me the money, I put it on the internet.
That's what's up.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I know.
A round of applause on that one.
That's how I know God is real. For real. And that's big up to Mom Dukes. She made me bring it back in focus. My mom had a 7th grade education. She taught, when I was young, she couldn't even read the bills. I had to read the bills to her. The bills, the things that came to the crib. What do this mean? What do this say? And I literally had to sit there because I'm the one going to school. Yo, this means this. This means they're going to do this, and this is going to happen. When she only went to school till 13, her mother died. Once her mother died, it was straight to work. She had to move from the South to come up north to Brooklyn and to Newark, New Jersey to live with her pops and be with my aunts, her older sisters. So it was no school. So we was doing bad. Welfare, all types of stuff. She used to bring me to the welfare office back then. When you used to go to the welfare office, they used to grab you and be opening your mouth and checking the kids' ears. And my mother used to come out of there. She never cursed. She was a religious woman. But she get out of there, I hate them bitches. And you looking at her like, my mother just cursed.
Yeah.
But when she was 13, that's what that happened. But when I turned 13, she taught herself. She got a high school diploma on her own, taught herself how to read on her own. And then she got a job with the bus company and drove a city bus, man. 27 years, took care of me and my sister. You feel what I'm saying? So God is good, my brother. So
Stood the course.
Yeah, facts. I used to get block cheese and
What's wrong
peanut
with
butter.
block cheese?
I mean, peanut butter, white label canned goods.
What's wrong with the block cheese?
Yo,
let's go to the cheese.
Actually, the block cheese is good, especially when you put the butter on and you toast the bread. Then you put
grilled cheese.
Yeah, and block cheese don't melt.
Exactly.
you can microwave it. You can put it in the oven. It's still gonna be a block. Yo, fool, what up, fool? We can't hear you, Daddy. Your mic ain't on. Can you hear us?
Yeah. I'm here, right?
There you go, famo. Yeah, we got Fool Quan Simmons. He got the same last name as your boy. What's going on, Fool? What do you do, man, when the odds is against you, man, and you seem like you want to give up and you can't go on no further? How do you make it through adversity, my brother?
I give it to God, man. I don't, the serenity prayer, God grant me the serenity, accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. You can't stress over something you can't change. That's not in your control. So you have to be wise enough to figure it out what's in your control and what's not, and handle it accordingly once you figure that out. So, that's how I deal with it.
Fact. Harry Belafonte said that in life, you only can do your best. And that's all you can do is your best. So can't stress over, like you said, you can't stress over things you can't change.
Do your best.
Quote from Lou Holtz. I think he was the football coach of Notre Dame, if I'm not mistaken. But one of his quotations, he says, "It's not the load that breaks down, it's the way that you carry it."
Wow.
Right.
That's deep.
It goes with the same thing is it's not the the cards that's dealt to you, it's how you play your hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We can't control you can't control how the card will come to you. So
right.
control how you play your hand. So that's the best way you can put it. I could put it forward. Like I said, you can't change it. You can't change what's dealt to you, but you can change how you respond to
That's
what
right.
is dealt to you.
Big facts. I saw this quotation. It said, "It's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance during the storm."
Facts.
Yeah, I be trying not to get wet. For real. But sometimes it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like now, like I told you, you already know. I came into work and got fired. So I was like, all right, I'm fired. But to fire somebody, you got to have a reason. And this brother worked on my job. What reason did they have to fire me, bro?
Oh, are you saying this is a recent career?
Yeah, on the 21st. I got fired. I think it was for, like, I always read the 48 Laws of Power, and I think I broke one of them. It was never outshine the master. And I was seeing some discrepancies, and I was calling my boss on it on the regular. Anytime she get out of pocket, boom. But I was only doing that because I trained her. Trained his sister. She became my boss. And then the other people there felt like she was taking more to me than them. She comes to me one day and say, people saying I'm showing you favoritism. How? I do whatever you say. But they wasn't used to that. When before she came and they had all the favoritism and I was the low man on the totem pole, I used to scream, I'm not scream on it, but I used to scream in the air like, yo, you changed the position with you, but with me and you, we gonna change the culture around here. And she just let him get in there. I don't know, man.
How long
the
was you
separation notice said the separation notice said it said unforgettable. Unacceptable behavior. I never been written up, never got a warning, never got nothing. I even took this chick special needs son to lunch every day. So if I got unacceptable behavior, why would you let your son leave your special needs son at that, leave the compound with me every day?
Yeah. And it's usually very unfortunate that only in our community, only people who look like us does this come up, because if they're Caucasians or Europeans on the scene, they definitely show each other favor. If they're Latinos on the scene, they definitely show each other favor. Caribbeans, Africans, everyone.
Yeah,
but the melanated man born in America that looks like us, the darker hued man, he gets it. Even if you give him Charms lollipop, someone is going to higher management saying he got a bigger lollipop.
Facts. Now, I think what it is, though, a kids work there, boyfriend work there, friends work there, high up is your best, and I wasn't in the circle.
Right.
So, and I'm trying to check you, but it is what it is. You running this like your personal franchise. You got this job through nepotism. We earned our position. Right. So I'm going to let it be known. I earned this spot. Yeah. This ain't nobody give it to me. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I came in, man, like, yo, you going.
How long was you at that spot?
5 years. 5 years.
Damn, that's
5 years, and it left like that. And then they tell me, well, in Georgia, they got the right to hire, right to fire. I never knew that until then. I never been
you didn't know that?
from a job.
Knew that before I even got I knew that before I even came down here. That's what people was trying to deter me when I was coming. They like, yo, they got the right to fire you at any given reason. Ain't no unions down there.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know where we from, fool? You know what I'm saying? We from Jersey, so it's like, what? But yeah,
Yeah, you got to have probable cause just to give somebody, to fire somebody, or you got to give them the termination and get unemployment.
And then they blocked my unemployment. They tried to. I appealed it. Then they said that I'm not hireable, so I had other locations ready to take me off the bat because I had the highest numbers there.
Come on, man. But, I need my come on son drop because I need to hit it, man. Because I'm like, they going real hard on you, man. You telling us the whole story.
Listen, I can't believe it myself. I never experienced this before, but to make it,
come on, son.
to make it better.
Come on, son.
I went to truck driving school today. I got my CDLs.
Come on, son.
You feel what I'm saying? I got my CDL, but man, I went to the school. I signed up.
Come on, son.
Georgia, they have a program called WIOA program. They're paying for me to go to school. I just signed up for the grant today.
Come on, son.
So she's gonna reap what she sowed.
Come on, son.
Facts.
But part of that is to propel you into your destiny. You have the radio station and you want some other things on and popping. Yeah. And that's even more reason to make you walk in your destiny.
What that made me realize is that I should be making $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day, I could sell 33 t-shirts or 33 hoodies a day at $30. I would make $1,000 every day, 7 days a week. That's what I should be doing out of this office. I'm supposed to have 10 podcast shows at $75 an hour. That's $6,000 a month. This is it just made me it sparked something, bro.
It gave you a new lens.
Nah, exactly. Because you don't give up when, like you said, is what you do during that storm.
Right.
So these are the things. I just got finished taking the trading class. I learned how to read candlesticks and learn how to do Robinhood. I haven't invested yet, but I'm learning the game. You feel what I'm saying? Before I invest my money, I've been practicing and I'm definitely gonna do a little something. You know what I'm saying? But these are things I never would have even thought of unless that happened. You know what I'm saying? My first thought was to go up there and bust all her windows and tires out of her whip and walk in and smack her over the counter, but
Come on, son.
you can't do that.
You can, but they have a place for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there. I got 35 cycles, bro. You know what I'm saying? That means I've been in and out of there 35 times.
And you have 35 regrets. I know I do. I can't remember the number of arrests that I have, but I know I regretted it every time I went in. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was
Come
coming.
on, son.
I knew it was coming, but I have to admit, it felt good. You know what I'm saying? To get a good lick on something, you know what I'm saying? When you frustrate, it feels good temporarily, and I'm talking about for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
After that, reality sets in.
Nah, but when you stand for something, it's different. I be in there smiling, eating slop, like like I'm getting comfortable these 6 months or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is what I chose. I'm gonna stand on it.
But I could not get comfortable, dog.
I mean, I'm gonna get as comfortable as you can get.
I don't even think comfort exists, but you know what? It exists for some people because I saw a good amount of people extremely comfortable up in there, laughing, joking, playing all day long. But those are the people that
don't have nothing going on outside. Man.
No, they probably had nothing going on outside, but they kingpin up in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Moving phones, moving tobacco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with the bad body chicks in prison. Those are the worst chicks I have ever seen in my life. I mean, I did a little 4 years, but I told myself I would have to do about 30 to sleep with some
Before
of the.
they get attracted.
Oh my goodness!
Before they get attracted.
Yes, bro. I'll have to play in my own playground before I touch some of what I saw.
Yeah.
I think that's a prerequisite.
It's always the chubby black, but them the ones be going.
Listen, it's like you have to be bad body to work in the Georgia Borough of Prisons. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we laugh and joke, but the main thing is to keep your head up and keep God, man. Keep your faith. Because
keep it pushing forward.
I can laugh and joke, but that never crossed my mind to assault a sister or to. I mean, it probably did, but I know I ain't gonna never do nothing like that. I got 5 daughters, B. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, it hurt. Took my insurance from me. I can't even go to the dentist right now if I wanted to.
Hold on, they stopped all your benefits and all of that immediately?
It's only lasting for 30 days, 28 days. It lasts to the end of the month. And then it's the end of the year, so that shit. My life insurance I was able to keep because I'm paying it myself. Word. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
But you still moving forward, and that's what this topic is about. Pushing forward.
Of course.
Right. So definitely, everything happens for a reason. Like the brother was saying, push you to your destiny, yo. You know what I mean? Where because now, one thing we don't have is time. So, you know what I mean? When you have time, you have to utilize it. So best of your ability.
Yeah, you definitely gotta I got more time in back of me than I got in front of me. So I definitely
all of us do.
Take it
all of us do. It's the fourth quarter for us, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's
the
the
fourth
reality.
quarter.
That's right.
Hell yeah. My last name's Simmons though. I'm built. You feel me? I'm built. That's real. That means something.
Yo, this
Ruby
ain't the
Simmons
first
son.
time you've been through this. Cause it ain't the first. You know what I
Hell
mean?
no. I never got fired before. That never happened. But adversity, I always like I said, when your back is against the ropes, this when you supposed to get the combos together. You know what I'm saying? This is when you shine. This is when you come up with that perfect combination, that 5-piece.
It's the sink or swim.
Yes, sir.
Right now, we at, who was it? Buster Douglas
Yeah.
versus Tyson, Tyson is one of my all-time favorites, along with Marvin Hagler. But Buster wanted it that night. Buster wanted it, and that's what we have to do. We have to want it. We have to pray for it. We have to be willing to work for it, be willing to wait for it, and we have to be in position.
And be ready when it come. Because a lot of times we get blessings and don't be prepared for them and don't know how to take advantage of them when they come.
Because we don't recognize them.
You know?
Because we're looking for them to come in one way, and they're coming in another way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this made me think too. It made me think like if I had a choice to do, if I could do things different, would I? Nah.
Okay, I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would know. I was
nothing
going
different.
to ask you this. I was going to ask you this. What did you learn from, like, what did you take from it as far as, like, you know what I'm saying? You said you wouldn't do anything different. What did you so you really didn't care, you care for the job anyway. You like kind of want
I care for the job. I earned that job. I did a lot of stuff to get that job, to keep that job, to build that job. My man to tell you, I was the manager in the front end, pretty much.
The unofficial.
Yeah, I made it so you can come in.
What
late.
type of business is it? You said the manager in the front.
I don't want to say their name, but
No. I'm talking about what type of industry.
It was a trucking industry. It was trucking.
Okay.
Trucking. I used to rent trucks, do customer service. You know what I'm saying? Any problems you had, I took care of them. Made calls to make sure you came back on time. Anything happened to you, where you made sure you was know where to go, what to do to get your proper due. You know what I mean? It's just with this company, it wasn't the company. It's the people that's there.
The office.
They infiltrated the company. You got your
They brought
kids
in
here,
your
your boyfriend, his
management.
kids. You got your best friend as management. So you can't go over her head, because if you go over her head and tell them what she doing, her best friend is the regional who gave her the job. She ain't get the job because she earned it. She got it because this her best friend.
Okay.
Then you got another manager whose kids work there. Then you just got a new house because your son got promoted to management. So now y'all got a new house, but your old house you still got to pay for. So you got the people that you renting your old house to working there too. They ain't making enough hours. So you taking hours from us who earned this job, giving it to them who's part-timers, and they making as much money as we did, and they ain't have to earn it. So I'm speaking up on all of this. And that's what got me fired. Because
That's
this
a
ain't
fact.
right with you.
That's exactly what got me fired too, I believe. I ain't even gonna front back in the day in Jersey. I'm on the time I got fired, bro.
Yeah.
I said the same thing. I was
when you
standing
speak
up
up,
to the director. Yeah, you become in that time. You think you doing, you know what I'm saying, justice.
man, really you shooting yourself in the foot. That's what I did. But not really. Because like I said, I wouldn't change nothing. It was hard for me just to my son used to come through and be like, yo, why they don't help you? Why they ain't doing he couldn't understand it.
Yeah, because
Why
I was
you
new.
not saying nothing, K? Like, I don't say nothing. But what I was doing was saying something to her. I wasn't saying nothing to nobody else. But you in charge, listen, why is they here? They ain't on the clock. What is going on? Why you taking hours from us? And she gonna tell my man P, I was trying to work with him, but he made it too hard. Meaning, I ain't let y'all do the fuck shit on me, so you had to let me go. Cause my people's still there, my brother's still there, my man's still there, my other man's still, everybody who I got jobs is still there. They just got rid of me. And it's like, whoa. And I come in like, okay, I'm fired, that's cool. But if you fire me, you gotta have a reason. What's the reason? The reason she gave me on the spot was because you said you don't like this job.
You know, that's half of the country, if not more than half. You know what I'm saying? Most people that I know don't like their job. They like the money, they may like the benefits, but the job, usually not. I'm a little different. I like what I do. I do not like the pay that I'm receiving. I am very much underpaid, but it's something that I have to do. And this is my season.
And this is one more thing. I ain't gonna keep dwelling on these suckers. But I got paid good. But in the reality, I got kids. I went to child support after child support, uniforms, all my benefits. You know, I ain't bring home nothing. I just was able to do that. I came here to get, I got money. You know what I'm saying? From here, my checks was nothing, bro. After all my deductions, I made nothing, bro. I made nothing you can say, oh, I got this, I'm going to pay this. Nothing. I couldn't pay nothing with that shit. But my kids got theirs. You know what I'm saying? I had benefits to do what I needed to do. I just had things in place. But the money, it wasn't the money. And I was taking that shit from them. It wasn't the money, bro. Mm-hmm. So that's really why I'm tight. You took my kids' money, man. That's it. Because I'm going to always make a way. Word up.
And if you don't, the Most High always does. But right. We have to be in place. We have to be obedient. We have to be patient, which has always been an obstacle for me, the patience thing. But since I've been walking as an Israelite, patience is coming now. You know, I'm walking in patience. You know, I'm a New Yorker, so everything is at a fast pace with New Yorker. I walk fast, I talk fast, I do everything fast. So to be slowed down, to have an arrested development, you know what I'm saying? It's a inconvenience, but lesson learned and lessons being learned continuously. So I appreciate what I've been through, especially when I overcome it.
Facts. It's even sweeter.
Sweet.
It's even sweeter on that side.
It is. And it doesn't seem like it's worth it when you're going through it. But when you reach that finish line, sweet.
Yeah, I could dig it, man. My mom's told me when one door closes, another one opens. And, you know, a lot of her analogies you don't want to hear, but that one made the most sense to me. I swear.
Bro, you know what? I don't even care about the door. Open the window for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna stand on back of my man's back, and I'm climbing in the window. So whether it's a window, a door, you know what I'm saying? Just have a crack for me, and I'm gonna get up in there.
Facts. So listen, man. I know normally, when people go through things like this, it's hard for them to keep the commandments and the rules that you have to follow. Yeah. How do you do it? Adversity.
You know,
the laws and commandments. How do you keep them?
It can be difficult at times. Anger is a distraction. Frustration is a distraction. So, as an Israelite, I do get distracted. I do get frustrated. You know, my patience wears thin at times. I pray. I fast. I'm as obedient as I can think to be forgiving, very forgiving heart, because I desire forgiveness. So, you know, the things that I put in motion, I know that he takes into consideration. And there has been a lot of favor, a lot of grace, and a lot of mercy on my life. So it's not that I'm so perfect, but I am forgiven because I have a good heart. I have a good heart, and I put my hands to the plow, and I don't give up, though I want to, though I feel like it.
Yeah.
But I just keep going. And I don't even know, I can't even explain how I do it. So I know it's him. I know it's the Most High.
Well, I need some of that right now to rub off on me, dog. Now I ain't gonna. I make it sound bleak, but listen, it could be worse.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? I might be hurting, but my bills is paid.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? I got more bills than the average man,
Yeah.
and less money, and I'm still, you know what I'm saying, able to move around. So I ain't mad at
It's
it.
always a blessing, man. As long as you be able to stay above water.
Hey, hold on. We have Callie Love. She's saying,
live in my car. So everything that everybody's saying, yeah, God is great. Keep it going. I'm homeless. I live in my car. I smile every day with all the love and joy. So you got a roof over your head. Your bills are going to come. That's what the fuck happens in life. I don't know what else
That's
to tell people. Don't give
yeah.
up. The rough times are supposed to be here to see how strong we are because we are strong. That's just
Yes,
it.
we are.
yes,
That's just
ma'am.
it.
And see,
Don't ever give up. There is no giving up. That's
Right.
that's for suckers.
We don't have that luxury.
facts, and that's what
Yeah.
we need to hear. That
It's not
wisdom,
it's
that
not a
woman wisdom.
luxury. It's don't. There is not a luxury situation. It's don't. It's don't. There's gonna be trials and tribulations. That's a part of life.
Yes, ma'am.
I've
Very
been through
true.
some of the worst. I've been through some of the worst shit in my life. I keep it going every day. Like I said, my apartment is my car. It's cold as fuck outside. You guys are in the studio with your shades on, with your microphones, with your back, with the heater, with all that shit. My heater don't work in my car. I'm
Wow.
happy as a motherfucker. Excuse my cursing, but this is how I speak.
Nah,
Salute
you
God
to
is
you.
good. You
awesome.
good.
God is awesome. Don't ever feel like you can't do it because can't is not an option. Can't try. Take them words out of your vocabulary.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Do not
And
ever, do
and you
not
know
ever.
what
Just
what what
know,
she's talking about?
just know that the rough times are what's gonna make you stronger. Cause I'm stronger than the motherfucker. I'm 54 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want to be living in my car. But unfortunately, all this gotta have A1 Bay1 credit and all that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have A1
Yeah.
Bay1 credit.
Well, you on a temporary assignment. You
I
in
ain't even
between
trip.
homes.
I ain't even tripping this. I ain't even tripping this at all. I'm about to go to motherfucking New York in a few weeks. I ain't tripping none of this shit. This shit don't mean nothing. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Everything is
See,
wonderful. I'm
words are powerful,
I'm
and
planning.
sometimes
I'm
just the way
planning
we
my next
word
trip.
things, as like in court, that it's a whole game with wording, and
Yes.
that's how we get caught up in the system. So I highly recommend that everyone get familiar with Black's Law Dictionary. If it's a very expensive book, but if you can get your hands on it, you'll understand. And especially in the English language, a lot of words are curses. And I don't mean bad words and profanity, but I mean
Exactly.
curses on lives. So we have
Yes.
to be very careful on the words that we speak and put out into the atmosphere.
Come on, son.
We have to be mindful. So
Yes.
let's change our wording up because
Yes.
you mentioned that you were homeless earlier. You between homes. You between homes. You know what I'm saying? You left your last one and you headed
Yeah.
to your
I didn't
next
leave
one.
it. Yeah. No, I'm homeless and I'm happy.
Well, I'm not gonna receive that. I'm not receiving you
I'm
homeless.
I'm I'm I'm,
I'm
I'm waiting.
saying
I'm going.
you can say what you say and you have that freedom and that luxury,
Uh-huh.
but I'm
Yeah.
calling it in my prayer, you are between homes. In
You
my
call it
prayer for
whatever
you.
you want to. I've been in this situation. I've been on my own since I was 17 years old.
Me too.
Unfortunately, America says that you have to have A1, Bay1 credit. And I worked hard and I'm not paying for roaches and mildew. Get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving and breaking the contract and going on to the next one. And whatever I want to do is what I'm going to do because I'm able to.
That's right.
Because God is
My,
good.
my
and
mom
every
always
day that
say
he wake
things
you
could always
every day you wake up, the world is yours and everything, and it's a do whatever the hell you want to do, go get it.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
I
Can't
needed
and
to hear
try
that.
is not an option. Go get it.
Come on, son.
The world is yours and everything in it. Go do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Stay
And I'm
positive.
never gonna give up.
Don't
I'm
ever.
never gonna give up.
No, you
And you
can't.
know,
You will not give up.
longevity, longevity is in me.
Yeah.
We've been in this office for 15 years. We opened up October 10th, 2010, October 2010. So,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
remember.
2030 we're gonna still be around, man. Still here doing the same, trying to get it. Yes,
No.
indeed.
Stop. Take the try out. You just said you've been there since 2010. So what the fuck are you trying? I'll wait.
Agree.
Answer
So
my
to
question.
try out you in the progress.
What are you trying? You doing the damn
Brother just
thing. Well,
said
you not
words mean
trying.
things. Words mean things.
Yeah, you doing it.
That's
You
what's up. Yeah.
yeah, it's not a try. You doing it.
Yes, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
things could be always worse. Like my mother says, things could be worse, son. So I definitely received that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Oh, there's a saying I heard many years ago, and it went like this: the man with no shoes thinks he has it bad until he meets the man with no feet.
Facts.
So it can
Right. I like
always
that one
be
right there.
worse.
Yeah. Facts.
Not to say that it's comfortable where we are or where we've been several times throughout our life. I'm not saying it's always been comfortable, but it could have been worse.
Facts.
So we have to be grateful. We have to be thankful. We have to be obedient.
Give it up to the Most High.
The Most High. Always 24 or more. It's always
All
up
the
to
time.
him.
All the time. Even on the days you are not understanding what's happening, you must give your thanks. You must. You must give
And
thanks always.
there are times that, I'll get in the bed or, maybe I stayed out a little later than normal, which doesn't normally happen because I rarely go out. But, the few times that it does happen, I'll get in the bed and I'm warm and it's like, oh, shoot, I didn't pray. And it's like, man, I don't feel like, I got to. So when you don't feel like praying, make sure you pray because it counts. It's recognized. He sees that and it means something. You know what I'm saying? Be obedient. Be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
I'm not.
Biblical.
I don't ever feel like you don't feel like praying. First of all, get that out. First of all, don't ever feel like you don't feel like praying.
No. You have to understand the way I pray, I hate to use this word, but it's kind of a ritual. It's not just wherever I am speaking to, my higher being. It's, I lay my prayer rug out and I do some things. So that's what I mean. It's easy to lay in your bed and pray. It's easy to sit on the bus
I don't
and
have
pray.
a bed.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a
But
bed.
I go through
I
some.
don't
I
know.
do
I
a
don't
few
have a bed.
things before I pray. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't
if
ever
it's
not
cold
feel like
outside
praying.
and you made it in and you get under those covers and then it pops in your head, oh
Don't have
snap,
that.
I
I
forgot
ain't
to
got.
pray.
I don't have.
That's when it becomes a little difficult.
I don't have. I don't have no bed. I don't have no covers. I'm not sure what you're speaking of.
Not
That's what I'm
yet.
telling you.
Not yet.
So
They're on the way. They're
I'm
on
not
the
even
way.
tripping out. I'm talking to you. Talking to you talking about not feeling like praying. Don't ever not feel like praying. Isn't this a conversation on what to do when the odds are against you? I'm telling you, don't ever not feel like praying. Pull your rug out. What are you talking about? Don't ever not feel
Well,
like praying.
I don't know about
That's,
you, sister, but I'm a human being, right? And
I
sometimes
know.
I don't feel like doing the right things, even though I know the right thing to do. sometimes because I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Everything I spoke on this show through these 8 episodes, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not just gonna say things to make people, I could do it, I could do. Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes I don't feel like doing certain things. Point blank. I'm human. I'm flesh and blood. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Should I do it? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean I felt like it.
Doesn't matter. God didn't feel like giving you life either. So what are you talking? What are you saying to me? Nothing. So again, don't ever not feel like praying. Whatever you say, I don't know. No. Now what? Say something else to me. You telling me about a book and go get the book and da da da. What are you talking about? Don't ever not feel like giving God his props. Ever. Never. Get your ass up and pull your rug out all the time. Fuck you talking about? You talking to the lady that lives in her car. However you want to put it. I live in my car. You talking about you don't feel like getting out your bed and all that. Nah, man, stop it. Get your ass up and pray and give God his props all the time. That was your lecture for the day. That was your spanking. That was your spanking for the day.
I needed that. I needed that for real. Because while we sitting here exchanging, and you know, I don't never feel down on myself, but that was just another perspective to look at. Because man, like you said,
Yeah,
dude
you in there with the
no
warm. You got
shoes,
the warm look.
I feel like the dude with no shoes now.
Right.
Till you meet that cat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I'm the man with no feet. Fuck you, me.
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I needed to hear that. Thank you,
Yeah.
sis. That's inspiration, man. That's inspiration. And don't get confused. I be one check away from the streets, but I refuse. I just refuse. I've been refusing for years. But you know, things happen. I'm trying to see how, you know, instead of having those storms, I'm trying to see how to control the weather. You know what I'm saying? How I can make rain, hail, snow, and earthquake. You feel what I'm saying? For real, man. For real. But you know, it comes down to that time. It's 8:58. I know you got them shout
That went
out.
quick. Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
It's the hour, baby.
Yeah. Well, the first being I like to shout out is the Most High. Yahuwah Elohim and Yahusha Mashiach, the King of the Jews and the mighty Israelite nation. Want to give him the Most High all praises. All praises. I want to shout out Wheeler Correctional Facility and my man Big Ben from Patterson, New Jersey.
From Alabama Projects. Big up, my dude.
All right. I'll put you on the map, Big Ben.
Yeah, facts. All my cats from 12 and 26. All my CCP cats out there in Patterson, man. You know how we do, man. All my Newark cats, man. Passaic, you know what I mean? My man Fu from out there. You know what I mean?
I want to shout out the South Side of Jamaica, Queens, 11420. I want to shout out Left Rack City. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to all the mothers out there who have children that have special needs.
That's right.
I want to shout out the unhoused people, or some may call them homeless. Yeah, I'm gonna say in transition.
In transition.
My words mean a lot to me, so I try to choose them carefully when I can. Others may disagree, and that's your right to. But I'm gonna do me.
Try out your vocabulary.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me. So if you're unhoused, you know what I'm saying? If you're battling depression, anxiety, you have health issues, high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, I'm shouting you out. I'm praying for you. Mm-hmm. And that's what I do when I throw my prayer rug out there. I'm battling. I'm on the war field for y'all, for myself, for my family, for my loved ones.
And peace to all the gods of earth.
Peace
to all my Muslims, man. Peace to Allah. But I do have, I normally don't do this, but I do have a scripture. This is John 14:6. It says, I got to big it up because you know I'm blind. I am the way and the truth and the life. The one that comes to the Father. No one could come through the Father except through me. So that's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? This is considered one of the most important verses in the Bible. So when you do go through your day and you faced with adversity,
Yes.
read John 14:6, man.
Yes.
And it can put
And
things in
remember,
perspective.
while you're reading that and explaining it and getting it back to yourself, that we are children of God, which makes us not of this earth. We are in the vessel. That is what is here. The rest of our spirit and our soul, we don't belong here. We are not of this earth.
Yes. And in that vessel, even in science terms, uh energy cannot be energy cannot be energy cannot be killed. It only can be transferred.
That's right.
I think this is a caller. Let's see what the caller says. Yo, caller,
And take
you live on BLD Radio. What up?
What's going on, dog?
Yo, what am I youth? What Tagwan?
Yo, don't matter. They want to know if he plug it in.
Yeah, we on live right now. You only thing you got to do is hit that link I sent you.
You sent the link already?
Yeah, I sent it. But what I'm gonna do
and take
is
try and
we
can't out your
get ready to sign
vocabulary.
off, and then we're gonna create another one that we all could get on and do that interview for y'all music. You heard?
Okay, all right, let's do that. I'm getting ready for it right now.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna look at where you send the link at?
I sent it to your phone.
Regular phone or email?
Text message.
Yeah, your text.
Okay. All right.
And take try and can't out your vocabulary.
Yes, man.
And one more
Not
thing,
talking
family.
to you, I'm talking to the
Let's
other
pray for
gentleman
those
over
in
there.
the prisons. There's a scripture that says, "Remember those in prisons." You know what I'm saying? It's tough time. Time is not easy in here, especially if you're an older person doing the right thing, making the right moves. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you know what I'm saying, you having fun in there. You think it's a game because you don't really know about life yet. But when you're older, middle-aged, it gets tough, especially if you're not trying to break and bend the rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you don't
black
have
is
the correctional officers on lock, if you don't have that pack and you don't have
Do you
that
need a
bread,
blanket?
it can be hard when you move correctly. So, you
Do
know
you
what I'm
need a-
saying? Pray
I
for
got a-
those
I got an
brothers,
extra blanket
write
for you.
those
You-
brothers, text those brothers. You know what I'm saying? If you have some Skrilla, put that Skrilla on their books, especially
No,
if
I've
you
got
know
an extra
they've
blanket.
changed.
You can have it. Okay, be warm. Stay warm. Here.
Yo, we gonna
Yes,
sign
I
out. What
got
song you want to sign out to? Hey, yo, fool, let them know, fool, how they can get at you, man. Truth Talks. Make sure y'all support my brother, Fuquan Simmons.
Everything
Let
is
them know
on
what they need to do, man, to get at you, fool.
at Players for Life CEO, all social media. Check out Truthful Talk on Instagram at Players for Life, Facebook at Players for Life, YouTube at Players for Life, CEO. So, y'all tap in. Get to 300
That's what's
subscribers.
up.
I'm gonna start going in full-fledged with the content. So I needed to do tonight though. So it was motivational, from everybody that came up and spoke, because when you think you going through some things, there's always, like you said, people that's going through worse things. So
I needed that. I ain't even gonna lie, man, because I needed that. But we gonna sign off. Yo, I'm gonna get into this Mason freestyle on Funk Flex, man. That's how
Much
we gonna
love,
sign
King.
it off tonight.
peace,
Yo,
Queen.
it's love, man. We love y'all. See y'all next week. You heard?
Yes.
Definitely see y'all next week.
Appreciate y'all.
Definitely.
Thank y'all, family. Have a good week. Be careful. Be safe. Stay prayed up. One love.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
One love.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yo, but what you want to leave them with before I play this song, man? I'll let you sign off. This your show, brother.
You got to just hit you. You see the last one?
Yeah, I'm playing Mason.
That's how we own it. You know what it
My
is.
song.
My
Funk
song.
Flex,
My song.
BX, my son.
Yes, sir.
Everybody can't come up here.
No, sir. I got here, Flex. Flex, I'm here. I ain't come to play with him.
That's your man.
Not at all.
Not at all. Real niggas got the ball now.
Gang, Big Sean. He listening?
And why was good. Real niggas, what up? If I
He
offend
listening
you,
right now?
then I meant to.
He listening?
Yeah.
What's his name?
New York, stand up.
What's your man
You
name?
should be standing up right now.
What's
like
your
I
man
am.
name?
Who?
You hear this beat?
I thought that was your
You know
dude
what
from
this
prison that told you that.
That was to you.
Oh, you sent that to
Welcome
me.
to New
Yeah.
York City, the Empire State, where the entire state is trying to acquire cake. You either buying or you supplying weight. Where the unarmed blacks get shot down by the jakes. It's time to educate and separate. Heavy from the featherweights. Underdog winners from losers, you niggas celebrate. Couple grand movers from dudes that's really selling weight. Ones who get told what to do, from ones who delegate now. I'ma set it straight. There's levels to this shit. And I'm a 5-star general, I got medals for this shit. You see, I was in the field when the game was about principles. And gangsters didn't take no pictures or do interviews. This shit is new.
We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
BLTradio.com.
See, in the jungle, the soft got extorted. Crimes amongst gangsters never got reported. Nowadays, the gangsters do crime and they record it. The game is fucked up because the lines done got distorted. It all started when the snitches got glorified. When they ain't killed Alpo after Rich Porter died. They made a movie about Frank Lucas.